Hello everybody. Thank you for watching another live stream. Today I'm going to be going back to Disneyland. I'm going to be using ears or wearing ears today that I haven't worn before, so super excited about that. So these are going to be my ears for today. These are super cute. They're one of my favorite ears and I never wear them because they're a little special and I don't want them to get messed up. But I have an idea for this makeup that I'm going to do today. I'm not sure how it's going to come out, so we will see. Let's start with the sunscreen. My face has already been prepped. I already have all my skincare in there. Super important to prep your skin for good makeup. It is also supposed to be kind of warm today. It's going to be like 84 down in Anaheim. So we're going to go kind of like with a light makeup look. And then right there, if you're wondering what that is, I have a little stress rash going on. I've had it all weekend. Okay. So now that that's all rubbed in, we're gonna start with eyes today. So let's go ahead and prime using my favorite, the Bare Minerals Prime Time. This is my last of it, getting down to the end of my tube. I did get other cream eyelid primers already that I'm gonna try, but I don't know, this one's just one of my favorites. It's gonna be hard to find a replacement for it, I think. Okay, so just put a little on my finger and then kind of just dab it in. It does dry down really quickly, so I do both eyes at the same time. And then a little sweep under there. Okay, so I have an idea for how I want this makeup to look. I'm going to be using one of the chrome gel eyeliners from ColourPop. I've never used this before. I just got it last week. This is in shade Ventura Boulevard. But these are the chromatic ones, so they color shift a little bit. So let's start. Do a little swatch. I don't know if you guys can see. It does color shift. It looks better in real life, I promise. So the undertone that it color shifts to is like a little purpley. So it looks blue and purple. And then on the bottom, I'm kind of messily doing my eyeliner. Because I'm going to blend it out. Kind of smudge it out a little bit. So we're done with that. Where is the brush I'm looking for? So now I'm just going to take a little angled brush and then kind of just smudge it out a little bit. And then on the bottom too, have a little, not a hair, just like a little fiber right there. I'm gonna take a little bit more on that inner upper lid. Okay, I hope this side, should have done one side at a time. This side might be dry already. Yeah, this side is kind of dry, so I'm kind of just taking it off instead of smudging it out. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. And then we'll smudge that out again, or try to smudge it out. Okay, that one does not look as good as this eye. I messed up by putting this one on and not working with it immediately. Okay, well, we tried with that. I'll fix it in a little bit. It's gonna be okay. Not happy with that look. Trying to think if I should just take it off and start over. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it off and start over. I'm not happy with that side. So that was my mess up. I shouldn't have applied it and then done the other eye. Trying to take off as much of that makeup remover as I can, because if there's any oils there, it's gonna mess up the rest of the eye makeup. Okay, so we'll leave it at that for now. And then, so I guess now is a good time. I do have this Ilia liquid powder. It's a matte eye tint, but it's supposed to double as a primer. I'm skeptical, so let's try this out today since I had to do a remove of my primer. So this is in shade Cork. It's a very nude shade. It's supposed to dry down matte. and act as a primer. So we'll see. This is the first time I'm using it. So it's a good way to test it out. We'll compare the eyes at the end of the day. Okay, we'll let that dry a little bit. I guess now while we're letting that dry, we can start to do our under eye. Just a little dab of that orange peach. And I'm gonna go in my Real Technique sponge. I really like this sponge a lot. I wasn't sure how I would like it, but I'm a fan. It just blends so fast. Everything is blended already. It's even and it's quick. Okay, see how fast that was? I love it. Okay, let's try the eye makeup one more time on this side. There we go. That's better. It kind of muddled in with the Ilia. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not gonna look the same as the other one. So the Ilia didn't double as a primer like they said, because it kind of just blended in. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see the difference. This eye, oh my gosh, okay. This eye looks terrible. That's okay, moving on. I'm not gonna spend time on that anymore. That took too long. Okay, now we're gonna go back in with, this is the Darth Vader palette, the ColourPop one. We're gonna go in with I Am the Master, that red right there. Gonna take that same brush we were using. And go right in the center with that. So this is not gonna be perfect because I'm gonna fix it. You'll see, just trust the process. So that palette we're done with for now. Then I'm gonna go in with my Ciate palette. We're gonna take this kind of like ashy blue right there. And go right in the corner. So this looks messy. Just trust the process. And then for that inside little corner, I'm gonna go in with a silver. Let's see. We're gonna go in with another Star Wars palette. This is the Mandalorian from ColourPop. We're gonna go in with that Beskar Steel right in the center. I mean, right in the corner. Okay. So it looks crazy right now. You'll see. I'll fix it. This side is not, what's going on right here? There we go. Okay. So that's pretty much going to be it for the shadows. Let me grab another Q-tip. For my makeup remover, I'm using a tiny little Chanel sample. But it's perfect because I really don't need that much. And I just dip my Q-tip in there. Okay, we're just gonna clean up all that shadow up there. So this Q-tip, super dirty, done for. We're gonna grab another one for the other eye. Hi, Peach. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? My dog came in. She probably wants to go sunbathe. What are you doing? Yeah, she wants to go outside. She's gonna have to wait a little bit. So with this eye, same thing. That silver ColourPop is not wanting to come off. The silver's kind of being a little difficult. Okay, you see? Now it kind of has a shape. Now it looks like it has a purpose. What happened? No? What are you doing? Come here. Come in. No, she doesn't want to come up. Okay, so the eyes are done. They are a little bit oily now. I'm gonna go in with another Q-tip, one from earlier, a drier one. Take off any excess oil. the sides are never gonna be perfectly even. You just kind of have to do the best you can. Take all my Q-tips out. But you do want to try and absorb as much oil as you can. Anything that's left over. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our foundation. We're going to go for a light look today. We're going to be using the Tinted Moisturizer, the Bare Minerals. Just a little bit. This is my winter shade. It's very light. I'll have to bronze that up a little bit, I think. So let me... I forgot how light this was. Let me get a little darker of a shade. Mix it in. What am I looking for here? Okay, I don't even know what this is. They're little samples of something. Gonna take a little bit. And I'm just gonna warm it up a little bit with this. If I can open it. Okay, so let's see how that works. That might be too bronzy, but it's okay. Let's take my it. Start blending that in. Blend down. I don't know why this side looks so red. That's very strange. It even looks red in my mirror. Look at this side. Fine. Normal. This side looks red. I don't know. It's the same side that my stress rash is on. So maybe there's just more like blood flow on this side. Very strange. We'll see how that looks at the end because it looks so red. Like this side looks normal. And then this side is so red up here. I don't know. Okay, so that did warm it up a little bit. Now I don't look so pale. And then, let's see. Take a little concealer. Start doing that. Okay. So the red is kind of coming down a little bit on this side. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm just hoping that it comes down. I don't know why this side is so much a different color. I don't know. So now that we put our concealer, I'm gonna set that so that it doesn't move. I'm gonna try a new method today for setting my concealer. I'm gonna dip a little into my pan. And then with my brush, I'm just dabbing it in. See how this method works. So I'm using a very, very little brush. Getting all these little fibers in my brushes. Okay. This is a Real Techniques brush. And then we're dabbing it in instead of letting it bake. I don't know how I like that method. Let me see. I don't know. Trying a lot of new things today. So that was a new method for applying the setting powder to the under eye. I'm not sure how I like it. We'll see how it looks after I do the setting powder and after everything's done. But I didn't want those to crease yet. I'm gonna go in with a little contour here. And then try whatever's left there. Blend this in. So I kind of like go in a line following my jawline and then blend down. So same thing on this side, kind of just follow and press into your natural structure and then blend down. I'm not liking how this set. Okay. So now we contoured a little bit. Yes, Peach. Come here. You gotta wait. We'll go outside in a little bit. You gotta wait. Let's go in with the Charlotte Tilbury again. We're gonna go in with these colors for blush and highlight. This is a new little palette for me. I'm quite liking it. It's a lot of color and you just need a little bit of like the tiniest dab. Like, that's it. And then I'm pressing it in. Yes, Peach? You okay? The side of my face looks so red still. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why this side looks so red. This side looks fine. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. the eyeshadow, I don't know. I don't think the eyeshadow is making a difference in this whole situation right here. It could be, I guess, but I don't think that's it. So now I'm doing a little highlighter. And then we'll take a little blush on the nose. And then that's gonna be pretty much it for that. Let's go in. Last time I said I would use the Chanel. So let's do the Chanel mascara today. This is Le Volume mascara. If I can open it. There we go. This is not a mascara I go for often. A lot of people like it, but I like the YSL more. Yeah, wait. You gotta wait. What do you want? My dog wants to go outside. I'm almost done. Thank you. It's been a challenge today. So we'll see how it looks at the end. Does everyone take this long putting on mascara? I feel like this takes me so long. But it takes a long time to get it right. If I do it quickly, it doesn't look right. Okay, so I will say that method with the setting powder, the way I applied it under my eyes, I haven't gotten any creasing yet. And usually I do, so there's a plus for that, I guess. I don't know how it looks a little cakey to me. We'll see how it looks after the setting powder, after I revive it a little bit. I'm gonna do my brows now. I'm gonna do a quick brow. I'm gonna use the Benefit eyebrow pencil and just kind of fill in. So I do the tiniest, lightest strokes. I don't like my eyebrows to be too dark. And then even when I'm trying to do really light strokes, I always feel like my eyebrows come out dark anyway. Okay, so there's that one's done. Okay, that one is done. Just like a very light natural brow, just kind of filled in a little bit. What else do I need to do? I'm gonna set this side. I usually don't, but I am today because I don't like how shiny it is on this side. So I'm gonna set it a little bit. There we go, that looks better. Let me get a little bit more setting powder. Got a little bit too much, I think. Let's do this side. Okay. Yeah, looks better. That really took away a lot of the shine. This side still looks red. Yeah, it looks very red. I don't know. Okay, that's done. We'll do a little bit more here. It's gonna be hot. I don't want to get shiny right away. And then for those of you that are new to my channel, I don't do makeup on my forehead because I wear a hat and then my hat gets all full of makeup and looks really gross. And no one's gonna see my forehead. So I don't understand the point of putting makeup. Okay, so there, that's done. I'm gonna do, let's do a little highlighter. Where is, this is a Bare Minerals highlighter. I am going to take a little on my eyeshadow brush. And when I mean a little, or when I say a little, I mean like that much. And fill that in. Do a little bit more. So same amount, pretty much. Go right under the brow. Okay. Clean my brush. I do clean my brushes, I promise, but that's how I clean them when I put them away for the day. You know what? Why not get that same little highlighter and just highlight the nose a little bit, clean it again, put it back. Okay, what else are we needing here? What else do we need to do? Is that it? I think that might be it. Let's start putting all this stuff away. Closing all my setting powders. I did want to go in again and just kind of touch up this. It didn't blend out the way I wanted it to. Hey, stop licking your foot. Sorry, my dog is licking her feet in protest because I haven't let her outside. Okay, that looks better to me. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I can. All right, so that's done. Let's curl before I re-wet my face. Okay, better. Let that dry down. And then let's do our lips. I think I'm gonna do the same lip combo I did last time. So I did the Charlotte Tilbury. This is Pillow Talk in shade medium. Gonna line. Okay, so we'll line that. And then what lipstick did I use last time, or what shade did I do last time? This Buxom one is really nice. Let's try this one. This is Buxom in shade Dolly Fever. So small. And that is it. Come here. Gonna go let Peach outside. She's been waiting. Hello. And we're done with this makeup look. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go to Disney. If you'd like to see that live stream at Disney, it is on a different channel. It's on Details, DE space TALES. Peach will not be there, unfortunately, but I'll be there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.